yeah, yeah, better round this week. Top 13% this round, which is okay. Would like a bit better, but we'll see how we go. At least it's an improvement in the right direction after a horrible last few weeks. Been a bit unlucky though with injuries and players just not performing well. Um, yeah, so Laird, excellent job. Won 3 out of 5, better than last week. Yeah, great job, Laird. Nearly everyone has Laird anyway, so it's like who cares? But yeah, finally scored what we wanted from him. Best score of this season, I believe. So he's finally done what we want. You know, yeah. Brought in Lloyd. Got rid of him. I think traded him with Kaziski. Did that. This may affect my round 14 bye, but you know, it's more of a short-term thing, I guess, just to improve my score for the round, and it has. So, and I'm going to bring him anyway too. So his price has gone up a bit due to that, that 140 score, whatever he got the other week. So buy him cheaper, I guess, before he goes up a bit. It's not really going to make too much difference, but that could be a difference between getting a player you want, I guess, later on. And obviously Stewart didn't play. Sure, a bit disappointing. Not really happy with his pick. Yeah, I probably should have got Rich, I guess, but it's a bit more dearer. So, yeah, not. Anyway, just hold him for now. Ridley, disappointing. Just hasn't really performed as well as what he has before he got injured. So, yeah, I mean, the average under 100, which is disappointing. He was one of the best Supercoach players at one point. So, yeah, let's hope he can keep scoring above 100. His injuries really stuck him up. So, particularly if you bought him at this peak price, you really lost a lot of money, and it has been worth it. So, again, Ridley, yeah, it's just an unlucky one, I guess. It could have been an absolute, 120 plus player, but it's just fall short of that, unfortunately. Fall quite short of that. Murphy, disappointing. Haven't made much. I made a bit of money off him, but not as much as what I wanted. Hasn't performed that well this round. 37. Yeah, I think I probably should have stuck with Jones, but I couldn't bring him injured, all the injuries and crap I had, so that's just unlucky. Because Jones would have been a better option, but no. And I've got Bianco, and I think I had Madden there too, but we'll talk about them later. And obviously CJ and didn't play, and Highmore, well, yeah, he's actually lost value. And this is a guy who was on the bench, wasn't been playing for months, and now he's just getting a game and hasn't been performing that well. And they've decided to put him as an emergency sub. We got 2 players who are injury prone to get injured. Wood and what's his name? Geary are injury prone. They've been unlucky and get injured. So he comes on and only scores a 17, and it just stuffs up the whole money. The cash cow from Highmore, it's been a dud pick. He probably should have got rid of him after his first price rise, to be honest. This one's been a disaster in the end for people. So, yeah, I don't know what to do with him, to be honest. I don't know, I'll probably just leave him there for now and just keep him on the bench. Who knows, he could maybe get a 70 or 80 if he gets a game and plays a full game. Who knows, he can do that, I reckon. But, yeah, Oliver, a bit average this week. A bit disappointing, pretty much, actually, from Oliver, considering didn't even score 100, considering he's been performing well lately. At least get 100. A lot of people have him anyway, but it's going to really push his break even. So if you don't have Oliver, I suggest this wait. It's probably the worst time to buy him, to be honest. Yeah, so Oliver, you have to go, mate. You have to stay, but yeah. What am I saying? Just Oliver, disappointing. If you haven't got him, just wait until his price drops. Probably a bit too late, to be honest. Yeah, McRae. Yeah, great score again. Not the 140 that we wanted, but yeah, I had him originally as captain. Glad I had the vice on Vigorn. Talk about him in a minute. Yeah, great job, McRae. Just your standard McRae game. Great job from him. Merritt, great game, but there's a player from Essendon who's doing better than just about most people in the competition. That's Darcy Parish. Gosh, imagine if we picked him instead of Merritt. It would have saved a lot more money and would have got more points. So, yeah, Parish has just been an outstanding player, but this isn't about Parish. This is Merritt, and Merritt, good game. Fortunately, yeah, him and Parish did carry us throughout that game. And we need a bit more from the other midfielders to step up, I reckon, if we're going to make the top 8 and do well. So, yeah, Merritt and Parish, great job. Let's hope we can keep them. Great players. Yeah, Walsh, good score again after a few disappointing weeks. So, yeah, Shea Bolton, again, excellent job. I mean, he's done well considering after that round, I think he scored 20 points at one round. And I thought, oh, mate, this is going to be a disaster pick. But he's performed pretty consistent. It's obviously pretty tough in a Richmond side to score above 130, I reckon. Only Martin has really done that, I believe. There might have been a few other players. But since Richmond are well spread even side, it's just, no one's really going to get over that 150, 140 quite often with the team they have. So, Bolton getting 119, that's great. Not too many people have him. A few people have him, but not as much as I reckon really should have him. He's done better than Cripps, that's for sure. Brayshaw, a good score this week, 120. Can't ask for much more, really. Considering his side got beaten. Against playing against the Bulldogs too, that's pretty good, really, from Brayshaw. It's like getting a 140 playing against the Bulldogs. So, done well this week. Happy with him. Martin, okay. Had a great first half, but was disappointing in the second half. So, again with Martin, he hasn't performed as well as what we wanted this season. We're hoping for 105, I guess, plus, and he hasn't really delivered as many good games, or he's been inconsistent. He's had crap scores that have really just destroyed his score. And yeah, it's like with Martin, he's not really a season, other than probably 2017 or when he run the Brownlow, when it was 2017, is really where he's done well. So throughout the whole season, but he hasn't really done that consistently enough over the last few seasons to be a really top Supercoach player. So again, great player, great Folders player, but for just a regular season game play, it's just not up to scratch with the top players, unfortunately. I mean, Poulter, yeah, an excellent job from him. He's going to make us a lot of money. Hopefully he can get to 350k plus, which I reckon he should, maybe even 400. It's going to be tempting to get rid of him when Collingwood have their bye, but I'm probably going to keep him probably after the bye, I guess. Just simply he's going to be playing and he's going to make us money. And he's a midfield forward too, so that will come in handy too. Toretto, didn't play. Dawkins, we've actually lost money. This has been a disaster pick. Another one that's just been shit, to be honest, for me. Particularly I pick him at 188. If you picked him at 120 or 130, whenever his price was, it's not too bad of a pick. But 27 is his shit, considering he played against us. Yeah, that's just shit. He's probably the worst players on the ground. I mean, he's fairly young. So, I mean, shit, it was a stupid decision bringing him in, but I needed to get I think McRae or whoever it was in my side. So, I mean, I guess you have to do things to get the players you want. But this player was just, disappointing. Dawkins, at least get a 50 or 60, but I didn't have him on my team, so it's not really a big deal. I mean, on field, so not a big deal. Bianco, should have had him on instead. So, Bianco, this seems to be a good pick, like a lot of people are expecting. Probably should have him in the defensive line, to be honest, because that's just where I don't have any good cover, even if I do bring in another premium player. So, So I'm going to have to sort maybe the defensive line out too, but that's not where the biggest issue for this round is. So Bianco, I probably have to put you as emergency or on field next week. Great job. Grundy injured, didn't play. Which matter, we got the loophole and got Gorner's vice, which is actually a good decision in the end. He actually wasn't my best scorer lead-wise, but you don't know with Laird. It is consistent lead, but 140 hasn't really done that often this season. So, yeah, backing in Gawn this round as Vice was the best option by the looks of it. Yeah, he's just a great player, Gawn. Has performed a bit disappointing at times this season, which will affect his Brownlow chances, but he's competing against other good players in his side. So, yeah, great job from Gawn. Helped me get the score that I've gotten this week. And this is where the issues begin. So, Sidebottom, excellent job. Surprised most people don't have him, to be honest. They picked Hall over him. I guess Hall is cheaper, but it's a bit of a gamble with Hall. I personally reckon Sidebottom's probably one of the better options this season, considering I've got a lot of other injuries. So, that's just my opinion. Again, he can get injured, and he's performed pretty average at the start of the season, but he's doing a bit better now. So I'll probably back getting Sidebottom now as soon as you can. That's just me. A lot of people may disagree, but I don't know. I mean, if you full midfielder option, I guess take him if you haven't. Danaher, a bit better this week. Last week he was terrible. Well, he scored a goal, but he wasn't the best. So a bit better from him. Considering that his team lost. He did better than when his team won, and he did better when his team lost than when his team won. So, yeah, Danaher, okay from him. Now Warner, this is where the issues start. This is where the show begins for the round. Warner, disappointing. Or Wayner, whatever you want to call him. We'd love to sell this guy earlier, but unfortunately, due to other problems and him actually getting a game, so I don't know if he gets dropped this week. I might have to get rid of him this week, but Sydney is still playing, so round 14 I'll probably definitely get rid of him. He's dropping too much cash and he's probably going to drop below 300k, so needed him to at least score 60, not even a 50 this round. It's just disappointing because he's been able to do that for most weeks and he just hasn't done it for this round, so yeah, disappointing with him. And Jones, yeah, he's lost money. I was hoping at least get the break even of whatever it was, and he couldn't even do that, so yeah, disappointing. Couldn't get, I think, 20 or 20 something was his break even. Don't know, round about that. Couldn't even get that. So I was hoping to get him at 270, which isn't going to happen. So yeah, he's gone next round, I think. But yeah, he will be gone. Waterman keeping in for another week. We don't play this round, so maybe hold him and maybe after the round 3 buy, get rid of him, depending if he's still playing. Yeah, Madden, yeah, disappointing. Really should be getting a game after a good score, or a decent score. Disappointing. I'm a bit annoyed by that decision. Silly decision, really, over Leicester. I mean, hopefully he can get a game. I mean, if Brisbane play a crap opponent, hopefully he gets a game. A bit annoyed because I got these 2 other forwards here. Well, Z will be in next week, but yeah, Boz R2 is disappointing. Shouldn't have picked him, but I think it was a week where there wasn't too many good options. So yeah, overall decent week. Don't know who to bring in. I'll trade it for Jones, but I don't know who to bring in yet. So hopefully it'll net me money, net some cash, and bring in another premium forward of some sort. Don't know who I'm going to get rid of, to be honest. Thinking Wayne, but Sydney are playing, I don't want to waste a trade. So yeah, big decisions. Best of luck.